Good morning, everybody. This is St. Charts. It's 1st of February 2025. Going to start with gold. And this one here is, we said last week that we thought that we could see price action going down into this red box zone down here, but that didn't happen. My alternative route was if we break this prior high here at sort of 27.8, we should be heading higher. And I'm sort of expecting probably around $3,000 on this push because we've broken that high. And it looks like a really powerful move yet again. So here what I've got a blue box within inside my blue box, so sort of I think that 28.50 to 29.48 is possible, but I'm probably expecting a lot higher on that, so that's one to watch. Certainly don't short it, but for me, gold certainly heading higher, and I think we're going to see 3,000 probably higher on this push up. So gold looking really good. Next one I'm going to do is NVDA, and this one I covered off the other day. I think that for me that was around tops here, this grey box here, which it should be really blue, it's sort of 141 to 152, and I'm just going to well, in fact, if I just say I think that here we're going to get a corrective move, so this is sort of the start of that. I think we'll probably see a push up before then we get another wave lower, and probably sort of back down to sort of $100, something like that. But on the hourly chart, I've got a blue box here, which it sort of had a bit of a bounce. So for me, I think if it can hold above this 116 level, we might get another bounce up, possibly attacking that gap fill at 142, or alternatively we're going to see another push down. So one to watch. The next one I'm going to do is IES, Infinity Energy Systems, and just get that up and back onto the daily. And this one here, I've got a blue box down here at 12.4 to 10.25. And for me, I think if we can get an entry in around that price, and the company can drop the right news, I think we could see a push back up to sort of probably 20 pence level. So Infinity Energy Systems, one to have a look at. Alt is my next one, and we're just going to that. And for me, this is another one where I've got a blue box reversal zone down here at 21.4 to 14.2. So it was one that needs a bit of research, but it's a sort of a long-term correction back from August 2023. And for me, we should see a couple of ways higher once it hits that box. So I'm expecting something like that. Probably hopefully top of the box, who knows, but and then a couple of ways higher. So probably attacking 30, 40 pence, something like that. So that's Alt one to take a look at. Again, needs to do some research. Next one I'm going to do is XLM, and just get this one up. And for me, this one here, it's hit the blue box. I sort of missed that, so I'm now going to cover that off. What I think here is, I think this is probably our wave one. So what we want to see then is hopefully a corrective move here, and then sort of a wave 3, wave 4, and a wave 5. Hopefully attacking this red box up here, which is 17.1 to 19.35. So for me, personally, I would be expecting hopefully a push down here, but what we don't want to see is a break below this 8.8 pence that area. If it does, that's invalid setup, so that's no good. So for me, we want to see it holding above that low back from here in sort of December 24, a nice corrective move, and then hopefully load up for a ride higher up to that red box. So that's XLM, another one they need to do some research. QED is my next one, and this one here is, again, it's in a blue box reversal zone. And here it's sort of an extended box, but for me, it's looking pretty good. It's sort of bulls are stepping in here. It's had a nice corrective move, and for me, if we can break this prior high at sort of 8 pence, we should be attacking this red box here at 10.35 to 12.35. So that is that one, QED. Next one I'm going to do is GGP, and this one here, it's got volume up, hasn't it? It's doing really well at the moment. Obviously, gold is flying, so one would hope that if we can break this prior high here at sort of 7.8, we could be attacking this 8.5 to 9.46 level, and who knows, get the right wind behind it, we could go a lot higher than that. So I think we'll just see hit this first target first, and then readdress the situation. EPP is my next one, and we covered this off last week, and for me, we sort of, I said if we can hold above that 6.55 level, hopefully we can, make a push higher. It hasn't held, and I've got now this red box here at 5.4 to 3.92. I think we might see a push down into that before we go higher. So I think we probably just touch the top of that box, and then hopefully we can activate this upper target here. If we can break this 12 pence level, we could be seeing trading up to 16 to 18.8 pence level. So it's probably a better setup overall, but a bit more pain before a lot more gain. APP needs to do some research again. KMK is my next one, and this one here is it's looking really good, isn't it? I mean, what a spike that is! Wow, just amazing. And for me, that's activated this blue box up here at 9.8 to 11.3. It hasn't hit that, but I think that I think it's going to have a bit of consolidation. I think they're going to try and tease you that they're going to fill that gap, but probably won't. And then hopefully that's going to go higher again. So it's in a few ways up into that blue box, but needs to do some research. Next one I'm going to do is Mac, and this one here. Again, absolutely amazing spike, isn't it? Gone from sort of 1.7 up to 4.4 pence, just astonishing. And for me, I've got the blue box there at 4.64 to 5.65. So hopefully, over the next few trading sessions, I think we're going to see another wave higher into that blue box zone there. So that's Mac, one to take a look at. Sol Gold is my next one, and this one is looking pretty good. Volume's up again, and I've got a blue box there at 6.61 to 5.44, and I've got a red box zone here at 14.04 to 16.08, and as you see in the past, it's sort of reacted very nicely to these blue box zones. So for me, want to have a research and see what's going on. I'm not too sure what the cash position is like, but take a look, see what's going on, and possible ride higher. But what we don't want to see is a break below this 6.5 level. That's what I think anyway for now. Anyway, the next one I'm going to do is CPI, and this one here, another one in a blue box reversal zone at 14.6 to 12.58, and for me, that's a really good corrective move. We sort of had a bounce from this prior blue box. We went from sort of 14.8 all the way up to 22.4, and I've got the red box zone here at 23.1 to 25.8. So hopefully we can get sort of a couple of ways higher and at least and attack that red box zone there. But again, needs to do some research. Next one I'm going to do is WS7L, I think it is. Yeah, that's it. There we go. And this one here it's a bit of a big cap, but for me, if we can break this trend line here, I think we're going to see price attacking this blue box up there at 688 to 756. It might be worth a few day trades, but as I say, wait for a break of that trend line there to confirm that we're on the next wave higher. Next one I'm going to do is STX, and if we can get that one up. And for me, we've got a blue box reversal zone there at 2.63 to 1.955. And if we can break out of there and get some balls behind it, I think, break this prior high at sort of 5.9 pence, we could see trading up to 7.06 to 8.38. So that's STX, worth doing some research, and that's looking in a really good reversal zone. So one to take a look at. Next one I'm going to do is AAU. I was going to do this last week, but didn't cover it off because I thought, well, I'll save it for this week. But it's actually in a blue box reversal zone down there at 1.655 to 1.27, and it started to make its legs out of there, hasn't it, already? So it's worth doing some research, and I've got a red box target there, so it's not active, but I think we could see trading up to sort of 3.18 to 3.61 pence level, so worth a look. Next one I'm going to do, my last one for today, is TRP, and this one again is in a good reversal zone. We've had a nice sort of couple of waves higher, and we've had a couple of waves lower. So for me, hopefully if we can sort of break this prior high at 0.059, could bring us up to 0.0764 to 0.0896 pence level. So that's TRP, worth doing some research, see what news is due, and take a punt within that blue box zone. There you go, that's me for today. Have a lovely weekend, everybody. See you again soon.